Hey guys, Dano91 here. Welcome back to episode 73 of my modded survival let's play. Last episode we finally made our silver wand, and this episode I want to go ahead and use this to do some nifty stuff. So the first thing I want to do is to create a node stabilizer. So pretty much I've got all the stuff ready. It's just using the workbench, which is quite nice, and we just need those things. So all we need to do is put them in the right order, and I've already got it here so I didn't forget. So it's just nice and simple. I already made like the night aura and stuff because it was easy to do off camera, and I should have enough aspects here. Perfect. So that is the node stabilizer. Now I'm not going to be using this just yet. Now I need to have a look. No, that's not actually the one I want. I think this is one I want. Yeah, that's the one I want. So I need to do this, which kind of worried about because, well, as you can see, the instability is dangerous. I need to 16 precontatio, potentia, auto, and I need 32 aurum. So we don't have that. What was it? 16. Yeah, 16 of that we've got. 16 of that. We need to get some more of that, but that's not too big of a problem. And then auto, yeah, we need some more of that. Okay. Right, so I should have all the aspects. I'm just going to go and double check real quick. So I need 32 aurum, 16 auto, 16 potentia, and 16 precontatio. So auto we've got 18, aurum we've got 36, potentia we have 24, and we have 37 precontatio. So we are ready to go. So we need 4 redstone, 2 of each of those, which I do have. I decided to actually do it off camera because, well, the crafting is really not that difficult. And then we need 2 of each of these. Now I haven't made extra just in case, so I'm going to stay around here and oh yeah, might help if I actually put this there. Right, so here we go. Now this is dangerously unstable, so we do kind of need to be careful with this. Everything is okay at the minute. It's just taking up all the aurum. We don't seem to have lost anything yet, but this isn't when we're going to lose it. I can see everything from here actually, so I'm just going to stay here. So hopefully this goes okay, but chances are it probably won't. How much left? Just the last little bit, and now it's starting to take these. Are we going to be okay? It seems okay so far. Ow. Yeah. I know something would happen. It was bound to. But luckily it was only one thing that fell off. And it didn't actually blow up, which was nice. There we go. It is always a bit terrifying when you're doing stuff like that because you just don't know what's going to happen. But luckily it went quite well. I'm quite happy with that. So let's just clear this up a little bit, and we've got the advanced node stabilizer, which is exactly what I want. Now I don't really know where I'm going to put this. Maybe I'll extend this area a little bit. Yeah, this is going to have to do for now, I think. I forgot about that. I'm going to grab some stone real quick just so I can fill in the holes. Luckily we've got quite a decent amount of stone now because I decided to cook it up off camera. No, let's leave it like that. Yeah. we'll leave it a lie down so I don't have to go and refill all the dirt and everything. Although we hopefully won't be staying here too long now, which is going to suck because when I do move, I'm going to have to move the nodes and everything, but I would rather that than putting the node in over there now and then having to worry about it. So this is the advanced node stabilizer. Now I will show you what we do with that, but first I want to actually get a node. So we're going to need some glass and we're going to need some slabs. So basically the way this is going to work is we are going to go ahead and create a glass jar outside of a workbench, which I really like the thought of that, like putting it down and building it in the real world and then turning it into the item. I think that's really cool. Although it wouldn't work for most things because this is kind of magic, and obviously when you create it, the glass jar is a lot smaller in your inventory than it would be in the real world, because it would be a 3x3 structure, which is quite large. But because it's magic, it shrinks it down. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but that's what I'm going with. So the node that I kind of want to go and get is this one, and when I get over there you'll see why. Now the problem with these nodes is if the chunk isn't loaded, because we only load a certain amount of chunks around us, if the chunk's not loaded, then the node won't actually start regenerating. So fire is kind of one of the ones that I really want to get first, because it's kind of difficult to get it. So as you can see, it's got auto, it's got water, it's got fire, it's got Perdito, it's got everything that we need. Now the only problem is I don't think we can get it, because to get it we've got to break this block, and breaking that block will destroy the aura node. So unless there is a way to do it, I currently don't know. So I would like that one because it's got so many aspects, but chances are I'm not going to be able to, which really sucks. So I need to rethink that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Twilight Forest, because there's a fire node there. So I'm going to go over to there real quick and I'll be right back once I'm there. Right, so we're here, and I was actually thinking the way that nodes work with this stabilizer thing, they basically it'll only draw V from a lesser node, so I'm going to need quite a powerful one to start off with. So I decided to actually get this one, which has got 3 different aspects. Again, that's why the fire one would have been brilliant, because that's obviously got it's got like 5 different aspects in it, so it's quite powerful, but unfortunately we can't really do anything about it. Now I do need to go here and have a look at this. So we do need another layer. Okay, I wasn't sure if we needed another layer of glass or not. So pretty much this is how you do it. Put it in a box like that where the node is in the middle, and then you just boop, right click. Now I believe if you punch it you get the node in a jar. Yeah, I think you have to click on it again with the wand to be able to release it. So yeah, we've now got a node in a jar, but we have lost quite a lot of our aspects, as you can see. We've lost what, 56, about that. So it costs a lot. It should cost 70, but because of the massive V discount with my armor and my wand, I mean we've got 79% average V cost. So that's what, 21% less than what it should be. So you know, you can't argue with that. So yeah, but we've got our node, and I will head back to base and I will see you there. Okay, here we go. So pretty much how we do it, we put the node on there, and then we go ahead and shift right click, and as you can see, the node stabilizer is working, and it is now stabilizing the node. So let's have a look what this actually does, shall we? Where is it? Advanced node stabilizers perform all the functions of the lesser versions with a few major differences. They still prevent lesser nodes from having their V drained, but it does allow stabilized nodes to drain the V from lesser ones. So if we put one with less aspects in, it would drain it from that. Secondly, it has a higher chance to improve unstable and fading nodes. This is a normal node, so that doesn't come into play. It does say though, unfortunately, this costs a lot more power from the stabilized node. Still not enough to drain V from it, but even the brightest node will have its recharge rate almost completely negated, which basically, if I do something like this and drain all the V out of it, because, well, I need to recharge my wand anyway, this is now going to take a long time to start recharging, whereas other node, if it wasn't in this, it would be a lot quicker. So that's unfortunate, but this is going to be around our base, so the chunk's going to be loaded pretty much all the time, and I think because we've got this, it's set to 3 chunks, so this will always be loaded, which is nice. So we don't have to worry about that. Now, the thing that I do need to do is go ahead and recharge all my my aspects again. Also, I didn't know this, but there was actually a node down here. I didn't realise that this was here, so you know, it's quite cool. Because I put my goggles on and I saw it and I was like, ooh, that's interesting, best check that out. And it was an air node, which is actually really nice because we didn't have too many of those. So let's go over to this and check. See, it's been what, a couple of minutes now and it still hasn't recharged, so it does kind of suck, but I mean, it's the best that we can do really. And I'm gonna need some more glass, aren't I? So I'm going to get some more glass and I'm going to recharge my wand, and I will see you at another node, hopefully. Right, so we should have enough aspects in our wand to go ahead and do this now. So I'm just going to go ahead and real quick put this jar around this node. That should be fine. So yeah, when we get back, it's been about, I'd say, 10 minutes. So I want to know how the node is going. Boop. Because it'll be interesting to see if it's actually refilled at all. Because if not, and I put this node down, it's going to be a problem because that node won't take it out of this one because that's got more less aspects on, less V in it. So technically that's the lesser one. So I probably should have thought about that before I actually before I drained it all, but it should be fine. I'll just have to wait until it sorts itself out, unless I could take the node stabilizer away from it, because if I can do that then it'll recharge faster. I might have to do that. That's actually a good idea, unless it crashes the game, which I don't know if it will or not, or it might just completely destroy the node. I don't know. I'm hoping it won't, but I've never done this before, so it very well could do. So let's have a quick look. yeah, as you can see, it's been like 10 minutes. It's really not that good. Now I'm going to, hopefully that's saved. Give me a second. Yep, it should have saved. So here goes nothing. Okay, that's good. That is brilliant. In that case, I'm actually going to be a bit cheeky. Do I want to? No, I want that to recharge a little bit. What I was going to do is put this down over there and then put the other node on, but I think it'll only drain like 3V from that, which won't be great. Although, where is it? It's there. So let's put it there. You know what? I'm going to try it. Boom. As you can see, it did drain quite a bit of V from that, but that's just because I don't know. And I don't even know if that's going to be close enough to do it. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm pretty much just going to AFK for a little while and see if it's working or if it's a complete fail on my part. But if it is, what I can do is I can just go and get another node, put it like there, and that should be close enough to both of them to drain it. But I don't know. Anyway, I shall be right back. Actually, you know what? While I'm waiting for this to do whatever it's going to hopefully do, I can do a bit of research, because there's something that we're going to need. One of them is going to be the wand recharge pedestal, which is going to be nice, and the other thing is the thing to be able to actually harvest the V. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to actually just do this instead. So that's magic, and we can just go boom, boom, boom. That's those done, and we can actually kind of do the same for that. There we go. Now what's that? That is Perdito, which we can actually get by doing that. And then it'll be like that. Yeah, perfect. And then we can do that, and then that. It's a bit messy, but it's fine. And that's wrong. So that's going to have to go there, and that's going to have to go there. Could have been done a lot better, but whatever. It's fine. So again, we can do that to that. No. To that, and then go boom, and then go boom. Now that one, gears. What is that? Motors and tool. That goes into that. That goes into that. That goes into Spiritus, which goes into that. So we can do that. It's a bit awkward, but we can do it. So I need to go into tool, and then that needs to go into that, which needs to go into, I've run out of ink. That's fine. So where was I? That goes into that, which goes into Spiritus, which goes into that, which then goes into that. I've run out of room. Yeah, I kind of ran out of room there. Hopefully there's enough room. So that will go, what does that go into? Spiritus. Which Spiritus then goes into that. And then that goes into that, which goes into that, which goes into that, which then, way! A bit of a dodgy way to do it, but whatever. So we've now got that and that. So we can have a look what these are. So the wand recharge pedestal is exactly what you would think. You put your wand in it, it recharges it. And note something with this: if you, as it says, nodes will not be fully drained unless it's a poor quality wand crafted from iron or sticks. So you don't really want to put your iron capped wooden wand in here because it just won't work. But any other wand, it should be fine. And this, without V nodes, thaumaturges would not even be able to perform the simplest of tasks, but the nodes themselves have several limitations that make their use impractical for extensive operations. Foremost among these limitations is the fact that they are easily depleted, and it takes quite some time for them to once again gather energy from mythical sources. You think you have found a way around that limitation. In effect, nodes are tiny gateways to a mysterious font of mystical energy around which the energy slowly accumulates in the form of V. The gateway is so small that only a tiny amount of energy leaks. Oh my god, this is... wow. In short, this will let us use V to power stuff like the furnace and machines. Pretty much that's all it is. Instead of reading all that, I thought I'd do it that way. And I'm going to get that. I can't because I don't have Aurum, but that's fine. We have that. Viz charging relay. An annoyance for any thaumaturge for crafting is constantly keep his one charge. Now that you have found a way to draw Viz directly from nodes, you are able to craft a V charging relay. This function is like a normal relay, but is designed to be placed on top of an arcane crafting table. It will draw V from the relay and recharge wands placed in the table. The only drawback is that it recharges much slower than it would from wand recharging pedestal or doing it by hand. So basically with that, let me just have a look at this. It's not doing anything really, so it looks like I might have to get a new another thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Should be fine. So pretty much you put it on top of this, and this wand in here would actually charge off the stabilized node, which is amazing. It's just so cool. Some of the things in this mod, it does amaze me. They are pretty awesome. So I don't know what I'm going to do. So that little spark of lightning, that was these nodes talking to each other and basically taking V from each other. So I've got a feeling that is still the lesson node, because it didn't do anything when that node was the stabilizer was there, but the second I took it away, something happened. So maybe, you know what? Maybe we just leave it like that until they both kind of combine, because eventually they should combine together, hopefully. But in the meantime, I'm going to go out on another run, and I'm actually going to grab some more aspects. So I will be right back. Okay, so I've just come back to have a look, and as you can see, there is no fire in this node anymore. However, there is fire in this node. How do I turn Weiler off? I can't remember. But yeah, as you can see, we've actually got fire in this node now, which is awesome. So hopefully this node will, well, we can actually put that in now, and hopefully this node will eventually drain that completely, and that node will become seriously strong. But in the meantime, I am still running around grabbing some aspects, and I've noticed that auto, fire and air are the three ones that I'm really struggling to find. And I've just walked back through the portal, damn it. Yeah, those three are really difficult to find, and I don't know why. I mean, it might just be the fact that I haven't really looked around too much, but at the same time, I mean, it just, they seem very limited. So I don't know. It's very strange. Anyway, I'll be right back. I just came back to grab some glass and some wood, and as you can see, that's got one tera, and that's got 33. So it has been draining it out, which is rather good. So hopefully that'll be gone shortly, which will be nice. So I've got enough for some more nodes, and the node that I want to go and grab, and I didn't get any bloody glass, did I? I'm useless. Let's try that again, shall we? So I actually found a couple of really nice nodes, like really nice. I'm gonna need to grab some more of these. Let's just do that. There we go. So just before I stopped recording, I said that I was having trouble finding fire and Perdito. No, fire and Ordo, yeah. And look what I found, not far from the portal. It's got Ordo and fire, and there's one over here which has got Ordo, fire and earth, which that is brilliant. That's exactly what I want. Now I do kind of want the fire to replenish a bit before I go ahead and take it back. So what I'm probably going to do is sit here for a little while, because I think this had like 30 or 40 Ignis, which means that when I take it back, that 30 or 40 will go into the other node. So I'm going to have to sit here and wait. So what I'm thinking about doing, because I've been recording for quite a while, is I'm going to go ahead and finish this episode here. And next episode I should hopefully have a couple of more nodes over there, either that or an extremely strong node. So I want to thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.